Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment, or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we got building with water extractors, and we were basically trying to get everything set up so we could get all of our copper sheets steamed. As you can see, we've now got more water extractors down here. We've got some spread out in some awkward places, but it is because I'm just being rather messy and untidy with how I'm doing this. But today, we're just going to continue on with what we're up to. And try and... Oh, I really don't care. Right, there we go. So we're just going to continue trying to get everything set up. So we need our Mark II pipe. Noodle. No, I really want you to go... What if I do it that way round? Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call that vertical to horizontal, but, you know, it does what it needs to. So you're going in there, and then you're going to go in here, and we're going to go like that, and like that. You're going in there, you're going in there, and then we'll replace you with a Mark II, you with a Mark II, and then you can just come around like so. Lovely. We will need a pump here. And we will grab one of these like that. And we know if we replace that with a Mark II, I said we replace it with a Mark II, that will actually cover everything we need. Whoa, no, not all the way over there. Take that down. Right, there we go. It was that one. And then the last one needed on this spider's web is the pump. And there we go. That should be filling all of that nicely, giving us way more water than we actually need. Excellent. And we already, at the end of last episode, put the pump up here. So this should start filling with water soon. He says, come on. Come on. Where's the water? Where's the water? I'm going to go back and check, and it's... I mean, that looks pretty full. What's gone wrong there? So you're now filling up. That's the flow rate there. But you don't have any. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, there we go. Something went weird with that pipe. So you've now got water coming through. You've now got water going through, and it's already feeding through onto those bits. Brilliant. That's what I wanted to see. Okay. And now we come to the last one, which part of the reason I've left this in is because I think this one's going to be a bit of a challenge thinking about it. I might actually take this one out and put the join in at the other end, and we can run the pumps. Actually, we could do it here, couldn't we, in the middle? Because we've got a join there. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think we will do it here. Okay. And then we go 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. We could put you straight across like that. No, you don't want to do that. If we do that, and we feed you into here, you've got to be a Mark II. Feed that as a Mark II from there. You can then come straight up to this one. Like, oh, I'm missing copper sheets. Okay, right, let's go get some copper sheets. Burnt through a lot of that, and I love how this is what we're actually making with this. Actually, I don't need to go all the way back. We should have a load. I'd say we should have a load made. That one doesn't have the water in it. You've got some. That's because your water must still be filling up. Right, okay. So you're going to go in there like that. We're going to need, where are we? Pumps. Logistics. Pump. There we go. Oh, go on. You were blue a second ago. There you go. You can fit that one bit there. Yes, let's see. Looking up, you can see it doesn't quite make it all the way to the top that we need it to do. So you're going to go there. So we are going to grab power from you here. I'm actually probably going to have to replace that with a Mark II. To bring you out to here. Oh, no. Zoop. Put that back. Replace you with a Mark II. Now then, are you going to be... You are going to play ball like that. Beautiful. Then we just spider's web this down. And you pump the go there. Okay. So that should hopefully work. Right. I just want to watch this flow rate because this is an unusual junction. So that is feeding 400 or something in. You should be getting the last one. So yeah, that's a solid 600, which is great. So that is sending up, hopefully 600. I mean, it's fluctuating a bit, but I'm kind of okay with this. I mean, I've no idea why it's fluctuating. That's got to be something to do with the pipe logistics and the... There you go, we've got solid 600 now. Right. But that should be giving you guys some water. No, not yet. Why not? Okay, you got water in the here. Okay. You should be sending out... Okay, so you're not sending out a solid 300. I'm kind of okay with this again because 600 is way more than each of these bands need. So we are massively oversupplying it. So I'm not worried if we're not getting a solid 300. Although you're getting a solid 300. I think that is just going to be the manifold spinning up for these ones. It's just going to take a little bit of time for it to fill up with water. Which is fine. I don't mind that. Cool. So you're making sheets. We have copper sheets being produced. We know that because we've pinched a load. So now what we've got to work out is actually getting the copper sheets out. So, our biggest belt can do 780. Divide that by 22.5. That can do 34 of these. Okay. So that means if we just do 3 of them, join that into a single 780 line, we'll have 2 lines of 780. Oh, that's so much. And some left over. Okay. Alright. That should more than cover our requirements. So let's figure out how we're going to get these back. So I think I'm just going to have to extend this floor out, which is further than I meant to do it, but I think we're just going to need the space. Ooh. 1 pixel difference. We'll go over there in a minute and do it. Right. Yeah, so let's go with, we're going to want mergers heading in this direction. So we're going to be able to get 3 rows. It's not quite 780, but I think it's going to be close enough. Oh, and I'm out of iron plates. Right, let's go and get a ton of iron plates. Ton of not screws, iron rods. And it'd be nice to try and actually start getting some of this flowing again. And then we can get back to our supercomputer factory. Yeah, boggles my mind that we've had basically a 2-week detour because I wasn't making enough copper sheets, and now I've gone hell for leather and we've got more copper sheets than I'm probably going to know what to do with. But you know, that's the better problem to have. I've got so many I don't know what to do. Absolutely the better problem. And we've worked this out and mathed it so that it will be at full peak efficiency when we've got the tier 3 miners. So we don't need to come back for it, which, you know, we don't have tier 3 miners at the moment. I've got to work on that, but I need supercomputers for tier 3 miners. Hence why we're kind of doing all of this to get up to that level. And then, you know, we're going to have the joys of doing stuff like nuclear pasta and whatnot, which, we're going to start doing nuclear first, which is going to be a challenge. Still got to finish off the, whatchamacallit? The oil power plant that we've currently got going on. Ooh. Right, and then you're going to be there, there. Right. Okay, so that's all that sorted. I'm going to want to stress test this again. So that's one bank. That's going to be bank 2. So we're going to put a merger here. And then we'll put an awesome sink here. Power there. And you will have a merger here. So we may as well start this line sinking. There we go. Get all of that out and emptied, because then we can stress test it. 317 coupons should keep us going for a little bit. Right, okay. Whoa. Because, I mean, the other challenge we're going to have with all of this is not just, you know, getting this out and laying down these output manifolds like we're doing at the moment. We've got to figure out how we're going to fit all of this into our storage room. And the honest answer is, I don't know that we're going to be able to. I think this is more than we're going to be able to do with the storage rooms. So we're probably going to have to keep these awesome sinks just because there's going to be an overflow. Like, I'm tempted to use the just the two. Well, yeah, I'm tempted to use. No, because we've worked out the circuit boards on a 780 belt, so I need to actually get that done properly and feed it through so I can balance it out and get an actual 780 belt into the circuit board. So my brain's basically just wandering at the moment. What I was thinking. Right, where do we actually put these, just so I know? Right, so the edge is on the centre square there. No, we didn't. Oh, but those two are a different setup, aren't they? Okay. Yeah, we'll put them like that. Yeah, so where my brain was going was the printed circuit boards we're making over at the circuit factory are relying on 780 copper sheeting coming in a minute. So I can't just siphon a dedicated line to that because I don't have a dedicated line of 780. None of these are making 780. I'm having to merge those and they're still coming in at just under. But that is the best I can do. So I'm going to need to feed them into the storage bin. And then the storage bin can output it at a full 780. But it's going to be... I'm going to have to try and inject this in from the train line. Because that's the only way to get it done. Right, 1, 2. And you're going in there. There we go. It's going to take a while for these to clear out, but there we go. They are firing up again. Okay, that's good. Right. Let's get the next set down so we can stress test it. And I think we are just going to have to then leave it for a while to stress test. But like I say, we're going to have to work out how we're going to get it all out. Right, so you're going there. Means the awesome sink is... I mean, the awesome sink doesn't need to line up with itself. Well, actually, let's do that. There we go. So that's lined up. Oh, no, it's not. What is that lined up with? Okay, so there we go. Cool. Okay, so that's that now lined up. We'll grab some power here because we're going to need another one. Okay. And then let's set this going. But yeah, trying to inject it in. We're going to be able to do that, but it's going to be way more than that setup can handle or need. Then again, it does beg the question, do we double how many... Do we double the circuit boards that we're making? Oh, you're not in the right place. Like, we could probably fund certainly the copper, and I'm sure we're making enough silicon because, you know, we've got silicon coming out the wazoo and we're not using it for anything else. We could double that, but I don't know how many we're going to need for the high-speed connectors. We're probably going to need to put some more in. So it does mean that we might need to run a second Words are escaping me today. Words are really escaping me today. Yeah, we might need to run a second drone setup to get the words are really escaping me. A second drone setup to get the additional silica and copper sheets in if we decide that we do want to expand that out, because it might be that we need to make more circuit boards after we've got the high-speed connectors done. It might be that for the supercomputers or for other things we just need to make a ton more circuit boards. So, I mean, that's a consideration. But I think I am going to start relying on drones an awful lot more. Doubly so, I know I can double up and get that kind of 780 flow through. I mean, heck, even if I were to just ship in a ton of raw ore and then do all of this nonsense on site, it's certainly something we could look at doing. I see lots of green lights. Why do you guys have yellow lights? Is it because you can't offload what you've currently got? Because if that's okay, I'm alright with it. Yeah, you can't offload. That's okay. Yeah, you're struggling to get everything offloaded. That's okay. That's the whole point of a stress test. To let this kind of stuff happen. Okay, right. Let's get our next contestant. Right. Because when these are at full speed, yeah, these ones won't make 780. There we go. Whoop. Right, okay. I mean, it's kind of nice seeing all this come together and get going. And there we go. Cool, that's that all set up. Cool, okay. And then we just got this last one to now stress test. Have you guys... Yeah, you're all basically full. Cool. Right, okay. And then we'll stress test on, I don't know, this bank here. Ooh. There we go. Grab you. I'm going to do that. Okay. There we go. Cool. So this is definitely coming together. It's kind of nice to hear everything kick back in as well again. You can see that autosave coming. How long do we reckon it'll be this time? Oh, right. There we go. It's certainly taking its time now, isn't it? This world is getting bigger. There we go. Cool, right, that's that all now being shut off. Ah, you haven't got any power, that'll be why you're not doing anything. Oh, you're gonna claim you can't see it, aren't you? Yeah. There we go. That's that now feeding through and getting rid of everything. Nice. Okay, so you also need a merger here. And then we'll just get you set up. So here we go, last one. Oh, that slipped over. There we go. Very nearly there. And then, yeah, it'll be nice to get back to the computer factory. But we are actually also going to need to spend a lot of time actually just decorating these, because we haven't actually done any of that. So the question I've actually got is, do you guys want to see me try and put walls in and decorate this on camera, like in a recording like this? Do you want me to try and do some of it off camera? Do you want me to try and find some time to do some... Oh, I know the answer would be try and find some time to do some live streams. You guys love live streams, but they are more of a challenge for me. So assume I can't get a live stream done. Would you guys want me to do like some of the wall stuff on camera or off camera, or would you like me to do the actual construction off camera but then do like an on camera summary? Let me know what you guys think about that, because yeah, I'm going to want to know what your thoughts are on that kind of presentation. Right, we can start to see these emptying out now, because these ones at the end don't have any in there. Look, their belts are now empty as they're constructing some more. Nice, we're getting there. And that looks like it is definitely working across the board. I've got a few amber lights, but that's just, like I say, because I can't get rid of their stock. But that is behaving to my mind by the looks on it. I wonder what that's done to our power generation. I mean, they've been running long enough, we can't probably see the line jump up. Yeah, it's just got a... That's bumbling along. Oh, that's our max consumption. That's our capacity. Yeah, capacity is nice and high still, and we got a ton of batteries. So that I am happy with. Underneath should be firing as well. Why are you not firing? Oh, is it because you can't get rid of your... You can't get rid of your stock. Okay, that's fine. I mean, that should hopefully sort itself out once these guys start burning through their backlog. But that should be it. So that's now our copper sheet facility that is pumping out, well, so many copper sheets, it's outrageous. But that's where I'm going to wrap it up for today. So as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they all help the channel grow. They help get it out in front of other people. So thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my patrons. Please don't forget that as a patron, you do gain access to the save files for both Satisfactory and Stranded Deep. And your names do appear on the end card for every video for the week. I'm going to say the week you subscribe. I know you guys pay monthly, but I update that card every week. So yeah, look out for your name there. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time, where we're going to figure out what we're going to do with all these copper sheets, because I'm going to let this run and basically stress test it. Thank you very much.